From my heart to my mind, from my mind to my hand. From my hand to the paper I place in your hand, so you may fold it and keep it near your heart. No delete. Our emotions and thoughts written by our hand are the groundwork of civilization and of our own intellect. I say no delete because nowadays we're all texting while we forget handwriting. I love my cell phone. As a contemporary artist, I am all for high tech. So this talk is not against texting, but for handwriting. We need to do both. Let's expose handwriting as the basic human activity it is. It starts in kindergarten. At first, we're able to do loops and waves and circles that later turn into cats or bunnies. If you attend Montessori, you wash your desk with a soapy sponge in elliptical movements. So it's all circular until we're ready for the next step. Making angles. This may look simple now, but it was sure complicated then because you had to change directions. You had to go up and stop, down and stop, up and stop, down and stop. These fun and simple exercises fine-tune our brain-to-hand connections, which are later so important for architects, surgeons, musicians, designers, most any occupation. As we continue in our education, eventually a miracle happens. We learn to read and write. We're suddenly able to put together 4 or 5 letters into words. And this makes us transcend space and time. Because now we can leave a note to mom telling her where we are. And everything that we need is readily available. Crayons, pencils, chalk, anything. No need for plugs or for batteries. As we learn to write, there are abilities that we are acquiring which enhance our behavior. I find these abilities parallel to the 4 cardinal virtues. You see, a child that is asked not to lift his pencil from the paper until each word is complete is learning patience, perseverance. So the 4 cardinal virtues, prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance, are parallel to these. If we forget about these virtues, we're forgetting about the basis of civility. So one may wonder at the rude behavior exhibited by some texting children today. Could too much screen time trigger autism? Some neurological studies point in that direction. Perhaps Steve Jobs was right not to give tablets to his young children. As we continue studying, one day we become accomplished writers. Inevitably, we will feel the need to write something meaningful. Perhaps a love letter to a high school crush. Writing such a letter is a tremendous exercise because it demands the best of our intellect and much emotional control. Because you want to be profound, but not pompous, romantic, but not ridiculous. So, composition and the choice of words are essential. The appearance is also vital. Nice paper, readable handwriting, no smudges, and oh, God forbid we misspell one word, because that could bring an early kill to the relationship. To produce the perfect love letter may take several rough drafts, but hey, we may be remembered for a lifetime. I bet many of you here keep letters from loved ones as token treasures. Once, when I was in college, I saw an ad for a calligraphy course. I thought of taking it so I would improve my penmanship, but when I found out the instructor was a sophomore about my age, I didn't expect much. However, as we made friends, he confided to be transcribing the Bible 1 or 2 chapters per day in his beautiful calligraphy to make a present to his hometown church. I was impressed. What a way to show love to his people. I got a lesson for life, and since then, I have had all handwritten things in high regard. the sketches by architects and artists like Da Vinci, the music scores by George Gershwin for Rhapsody in Blue, or John Hancock's signature on the Declaration of Independence. How's that one for showing passion and bravery? Handwritten material feeds back to the brain. Each person's handwriting differs from others, and our loved ones can distinguish our hand on the paper we write even after we're gone. Our emotions are laid out on the line, and try signing your name when you're nervous. It's difficult, but if you settle, your emotions will reduce, and you will be able to carry on. Handwriting is a great remedy for stuttering, for anxiety, for sleepless nights. People in Alcoholics Anonymous find longhand contributes to their emotional healing. Victims of stroke, who often lose their reading capabilities, can still read handwriting because cursive uses an alternative circuit in our brain. Handwriting boosts memory and leads to higher quality learning. It is much more effective to take notes by pen and paper than to use a laptop. It was after taking a calligraphy course that Steve Jobs thought of equipping computers with a variety of fonts, and this gave Macintosh the cutting edge in design applications. Regrettably, despite all the facts, many public schools are dropping handwriting from the program. Their students now take photographs of the blackboard instead of taking notes. Please, let us make ourselves one fundamental question about handwriting. What can it contribute to our future? I hope you don't think it's obsolete, because handwriting may in fact be our stronghold against domination by artificial intelligence. Without handwriting, we will always be stuck to some device in order to render our thoughts, our ideas. And as we do this, we may not even be able to read the handwriting on the wall. While physicists like Stephen Hawking warn us about the future of artificial intelligence, there is much we can do today to remain human. I have 3 suggestions. 1, be active in your schools to keep handwriting in the program. Make sure notes are taken by hand and not some word processor. 2, next time your kids come and ask for your cell phone as entertainment, hand them paper and pencil. This will bring them closer to you, as they will want to show you what they're doing. See, smartphones bring close those that are far, but make those that are close seem far, far away. And 3, write more love letters. From your heart to your mind, to your hand, to the paper. Don't lose that connection. Thank you.